Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alana, and in today's video we are going to take a look at all of the dining options aboard Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas. The Navigator just went under an awesome refurbishment, leaving us with a lot of options for grabbing a bite to eat, from complimentary restaurants, specialty restaurants, quick service, and anywhere in between if you wanted to grab a quick snack. So we're going to dive into the details of all the different options on board the Navigator of the Seas, discussing what the venue looks like, their atmosphere, the menus, when they're offered, and what they will cost to you. So if you're new here, I'm all about cruising, Disney, and weekend getaways. So let's dive into the details of the Navigator of the Seas. Our first complimentary dining location is going to be the main dining room. The main dining room is really impressive. Beautiful chandeliers. I love the decor. 3 different floors. So deck 3, 4, and 5, where you can eat in the main dining room, and it's broken by the floors depending on if you have chosen my time dining or a seated dining time for 6 or 8 p.m. If you choose my time dining, you're all on one floor. 6 p.m. is another floor and 8 p.m. is another floor. It's kind of segregated in that way, so the servers will be just on one floor serving the tables. I love the main dining room, and you can also eat there for other meals just besides dinner. You can grab breakfast or lunch even there, and on a nice sea day, a brunch in the main dining room is where it's at. Take a look at the menus here so you can see what type of meals are offered for dinner in the main dining room. If you wanted to have breakfast in the main dining room, you can dine from 8 to 9:30, or lunch from noon to 1:30, and dinner starts at 5:30 for the first seating. Our next complimentary food spot is the Windjammer. This is located deck 11 aft. They are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they always have amazing spreads, from fluffy pastries and omelets, delicious pastas, meats, carving stations. They have a wide variety, and I was never really disappointed with what I could find at the Windjammer. If you are looking for dinner in the Windjammer, make sure you check out for some of the specialty nights where they will feature Mexican cuisine, Mongolian cuisine, Italian, Caribbean night, different nights where they highlight a lot of different type of ethnic food. The Windjammer was part of the Navigator's refurbishment, so you will be able to find lots of tables and spaces for you to grab a bite and a meal inside here. The Windjammer is looking absolutely gorgeous with its colorful decor and tables, a lot of room and space for everyone to sit down. Our next complimentary food stop is Loco Fresh. This is located on deck 11, and this complimentary quick service restaurant is awesome. They make burritos, tacos, quesadillas, delicious Mexican cuisine that is fresh and quick service. So while you're hanging out by the pool, you won't skip a beat while you grab something to eat and just enjoying some of the delicious fixings. So you can build your own, or you can grab one already made. If you build your own, they have lettuce, tomato, guacamole, sour cream, all the fixings to go on your taco. It's just delicious food, and I really enjoyed eating here. Our next complimentary stop is Cafe Promenade. Now this is different for me from what I've normally experienced as Cafe Promenade, because it wasn't just a coffee shop with some small snacks. They actually combined Sorrento's and Cafe Promenade into one. So Cafe Promenade on the Navigator is essentially both. You can get pizza and your specialty coffee drinks as well. But again, just like every other Sorrento's, this Cafe Promenade actually has more than just pizza. They have sandwiches, pastries, all of these delicious treats for you to grab and go or sit down and eat right there, but they are complimentary. My hint is always booking my stateroom closer towards that side of the ship that is on. That way I can always grab some water or coffee on the go as I'm walking around the ship or headed back to the room. Cafe Promenade becomes the hot spot late at night because it is open 24/7. So those late night snack munchies come on, that is where everyone is headed to. Let's move on to those specialty restaurants. Our first being the brand new Bamboo Room. This Polynesian watering hole is super exciting, Hawaiian themed, absolutely gorgeous inside. You can pick yourself up a handcrafted specialty cocktail and complement it with some small plates. If you are interested in trying some Hawaiian pork sliders, Tahitian crab cakes, along with Asian noodles. If you're hanging out in the bamboo room, make sure you look out for Cliff the parrot. He's the resident parrot of the bamboo room. He hangs out there and you can see him from time to time in some of the windows interacting with the guests. No reservations are required to stop into the bamboo room. They are open for lunch and dinner, conveniently located right on deck 5 of the Royal Promenade, a fun new addition to the Navigator of the Seas. Our next brand new specialty restaurant is Hooked. This is a seaside seafood spot that you won't want to miss if you enjoy seafood. They offer battered cod, halibut, delicious oysters, a seafood lover's dream for sure. Located on deck 4, this is an extra charge of $39.99 and you won't want to miss it. It is a gorgeous brand new restaurant on the Navigator. Reservations are required and they are open for lunch and dinner. Our next spot is Izumi's Hibachi and Sushi. This is located on deck 14, and if you are interested in Japanese style cuisine, this is one not to miss. All of your food made to order with some gorgeous views off of the side of the ship. This Asian-inspired dining experience for lunch and dinner. Our next specialty restaurant is Jaime's Italian. This is located on deck 11. If you were to walk into the Windjammers and then take a left, you will run into Jaime's Italian. Does your mouth water when you hear about made fresh daily pasta, linguine, tortellini, lasagna? Bon appetit, sounds delicious. Jaime's Italian is $39.99 and reservations are required. Next we have Chops Grill. This is Royal Caribbean's hallmark steakhouse for finely cut, hand-cut steaks. If you walk into the Windjammer and hang a right on the opposite of Jaime's Italian, you will find Chops Steakhouse Deck 11. They are open for lunch and dinner, and there's a premium specialty pricing of $42.99. Take a look at the menu here for all of the delicious different types of hand-cut steaks, everything else that they offer as well. Now our very last specialty dining option is the chef's table. This is the ultimate specialty dining experience. If you have the opportunity to, jump on it because space is limited and it fills up fast. It is $85. Reservations are definitely required to eat at the chef's table, but it is like an experience like no other. It is an upgraded menu from the main dining room. So new and different options on the menu, and you will have wine pairing as well. The chef will come out and talk to you about each of the plates. I have yet to try the chef's table, but this 5-course meal looks like quite the experience and a lot of fun. If you're interested in eating in the chef's table, you can book a reservation online before your cruise or during your cruise by calling guest services. Our next spot where you can grab a bite is Playmakers. Playmakers is a sports bar that's equipped with many TVs for you to catch a big game, hang out in there, grab a drink, play some foosball. They even have other fun games. They even have an owner's box where you can hang out back in and lounge in those comfy seats. They serve up nachos, ice cream sundaes, all a la carte for additional price. Our next spot that we're going to talk about is Johnny Rockets. Now this is located on the pool deck, just like how El Loco Fresh is. They are quick service restaurants designed for you to grab a bite while you're on the go enjoying your cruise, and you won't skip a beat. If you want to grab a fresh, never frozen Johnny Rockets hamburger, you can do so on the pool side. Johnny Rockets on the Navigator is actually a little bit different because it is not pay one price and you get to all you can eat at Johnny Rockets. It is actually a la carte since it is by the pool deck. It is run a little bit differently, but you can still get your delicious milkshakes and hamburgers right by the pool. And pro tip, if you're a gold member, don't forget to ask for your BOGO buy one get one free milkshake. Johnny Rockets is open for lunch and dinner. Our very last option for you to grab a bite while on the Navigator is room service. If you didn't get a chance to try out any of those other options for you to eat at, you can always order room service. It is 24/7 and a fee of $7.95 for you to order as much food as you want. I always like to opt into the complementary continental breakfast. That is a room service that you won't have to have a fee for. If you want to enjoy some coffee in your room, perhaps on your balcony before you get your day up and going, you can always do that as well. Check out the room service menus here so you can see all that there is offered for you to grab a bite right in your room in the comfort of your PJs. that does it for our Where to Eat on the Navigator of the Seas. I hope you aren't too hungry. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. Also, check out these other 2 videos from the Navigator of the Seas where you can see even more of this awesome ship after its Royal Amplification. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao for